Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are going to do Tom Merrick, the Bodyweight Warriors push workout. This is only going to be a first impression video. In about 6 weeks, I'll give you an update of what it is like after working the program for a while. But enough chit chat, let's dive into it.
We start things off with pike push-ups with some nice 90-second rests in between. After that, we're going to move on to some circuits, so it kind of gets hot and heavy fast, so take advantage of those rests here in the beginning. I like Tom's choice of pike push-ups over regular push-ups because of all of the deltoid engagement. I feel like my delts really got hammered throughout this workout, and it was definitely from starting with these pike push-ups. You get a lot of the triceps and a lot of the pectoral engagement that you get from regular push-ups, but because we're getting this V shape, we should be getting a lot more range of motion than we would from a regular push-up. If my form was better, I would be more of a V and have less round in my hips and my back. After these pike push-ups with the rest, we're going to move on to a superset that includes holding a deep push-up position at 90 degrees, and that's where the rest of our pectoral engagement is going to come from. Dips are a really excellent choice immediately after those pike push-ups because it's triceps again, but a lot more of the lower pectoral and scapular elevators and things like that to really round out all of that shoulder hammering, pushing up and pushing down. I'm unable to do 3 sets of dips, so I had to use this sweet assistance machine. If you don't have access to one of these, you can use resistance bands, and if you don't even have resistance bands, you can find a place where you can put your feet on the ground and just try to not help yourself very much with your legs. This is a superset, so you're not supposed to have much of a rest before you go and dip yourself into these push-ups. The wider your elbows are, the more pectoral engagement you're going to end up having, whereas the elbows being closer to the chest, it's going to let you focus more into the shoulders and triceps. So I recommend trying to keep your elbows maybe even a little bit wider than I am here, because pectoral engagement was what I felt this routine was a little lacking after all was said and done. From there, we roll into another superset, and this is kind of a superset between a position shift. So we're doing a high plank down to a downward dog. In order to really make this high plank hard, you're going to want to try to bring your shoulders out as far in front of the tips of your middle finger as you can, and lock that core up real straight, and then rocking back into downward dog. My downward dog's not perfect because my hamstrings are super tight. I'd like to see a sharper V here and bringing my chest closer to the tops of my thighs and keeping my head down low. The superset gets tricky here with tricep presses. In a perfect world, I would get more range of motion here, and next time when I do it, I will certainly figure out how. But I still was able to really hammer out my triceps and have a lot of options for variations with these different levels, trying to find that sweet spot of where I'm not pushing too hard or too soft in order to get 3 full sets out of this. It is a superset, so we go from one to the other pretty quick, so I figured I would speed it up and show the whole thing and give you an idea of how you're supposed to really tax yourself by stringing these 2 exercises right in next to each other and push on through to the finish line. Good news is, after you finish this part, the actual workout is done. Tom Merrick, the Bodyweight Warrior, has put together a great home calisthenics, no weights required push workout here. This is pretty easy to do with just general equipment. I have done it at my house since I recorded this first impression, and I was able to do it with some basic equipment at home, stacks of books instead of parallettes, and things like that. But I'll get into more details later when we get back to the 6-week review. Since I've been working on my handstand, I figured after push day was a good day to work in some handstand practice while I was really exhausted and try to get myself pushed through. But I won't worry you guys with my handstands. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to check back here in 6 weeks when I let you know what I thought of the full program after really working it. I've done it a half dozen times at this point, and I'm starting to really be able to jam this out in under a half hour, and I can't wait to tell you all about it. If you like this first impression, I'm also doing Chris Haria's home calisthenic leg workout, Chris Haria's home core workout, and Saturno Movements pull calisthenic workout with rings and bars. I'm doing first impression videos for all of those, as well as a 6-week full-on review. So if you're into trying to figure out how to get some body weight fitness going, come on back. I've got lots of good info for you.